Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq, with daily insight on the Nasdaq-100 index, or the NDX, which is made up of 100 of the largest domestic and international non-financial innovative companies listed on the Nasdaq stock market. The NDX has been the barometer for U.S. large cap growth and also one of the best performing indexes over the last decade and a half, not to mention one of the most liquid index ecosystems in the world. Joining me this afternoon, we have Invesco's QQQ equity ETF strategist, Ryan McCormack, to discuss where the concentration of performance is coming from as the Nasdaq-100 is outperforming the major averages this afternoon. Ryan, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill. Always a pleasure.
All right, and speaking about performance, let's take a look at the year-to-date QQQ versus the SPYs.
Yep, our weekly check-in, QQQ year-to-date of 14.4% versus S&P 500 down 2.3%. You know, we've seen a couple of weeks of S&P outperformance of QQQ, but this past week kind of bucked that trend. You had QQQ near flat, down 0.16%, with the S&P 500 down 2.52%. So, you know, I think we had a lot of mixed headlines this week, whether it be economics, whether it be worries. You know, I think that the fear of the second wave of coronavirus has started to creep into the markets, right? You've seen cases increase pretty dramatically in states like Florida and Texas, Nevada and Arizona. And beyond that, you have comments from Jerome Powell, you know, talking about significant uncertainty around the strength and timing of this economic recovery. That being said, on Monday, the Fed announced that it will begin buying corporate bonds, which provided a boost to the market. And, you know, beyond that, you look at yesterday, we have the release of the May advanced retail sales, which grew 17.7%. That was down from, that was up from April, which was down nearly 15%. So kind of a mixed bag here in terms of news. And I think markets are just trying to digest it all.
And Ryan, if we drill down and look even further into what's been performing within the index itself, Apple has just really run away with the performance.
Yeah, it's, you know, Apple is you know, an unbelievable example of one of those QQQ innovators, and certainly one of the biggest contributors to performance that we've seen over the past decade. This morning, you know, hit a brand new high on the back of a couple of nice analyst price target revisions upward. Really on the back of, number one, the market discounting the fact that they have committed to providing value to the shareholder by the way of $70 billion in share repurchases annually. And they think that, you know, between that and the fact that, you know, potential 5G growth going forward could be discounted by the market, you could see some more price run here from Apple.
All right, Ryan, great to catch up with you as always. Thanks so much for joining us on Trade Talks.
Thanks, Jill.
All right, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.